following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Kicks and finds Johnson for two.
Time. Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome. We're live here at the Barnesville Sports Arena here on Magnitude Sports. My name is Mike Mason. Of course, a lot of you probably already knew what my name was, but I'll tell you it anyway. Hope you're having a great day. Just got back from Denver, Colorado about an hour ago, and now we're here in Barnesville, Minnesota. For this volleyball matchup. So we're going to bring you a feature presentation of the junior varsity match here tonight between the Trojans and the Vikings. We'll have your scoreboard in the upper center of your screen, and then we'll be back with play-by-play here for the varsity game coming up at approximately 7:30 p.m. So this one is about 40 seconds away from getting underway here. This evening's varsity game is a featured Bucks for Best game. It's Barnesville Education Scholarships for Tomorrow, or known as BEST, that run through the Barnesville Area Community Fund and award Barnesville High School seniors scholarships each year. And tonight's varsity game is brought to you by Stone Ridge Software. They'll be donating $50 for every ace served up by the Barnesville Trojans in the varsity game, up to $750. So thanks once again to Stone Ridge Software for supporting that great cause. Once again, those aces are only for the varsity game, but we're bringing you this feature presentation of the junior varsity game, and it begins right now here on Magnitude Sports. Once again, your scoreboard will be up in the upper. You'll see the Ratzels Pool Hall scoreboard right about now. There you go, in the upper center of your screen, and you can keep track of the score there on this JV game. We'll talk to you again soon here on varsity coming up.
many great memories from this year. Thank you, Lily and Maya, for always being our biggest hype woman. Thank you, Belle and Riddle, for never failing to make us laugh. Thank you, Kaylee and Cora, for showing us what dedication looks like. Thank you, Smith and Rumley, for motivating us through preseason conditioning and practices. Thank you, Sydney, Jada, and Kenzie, for always taking charge and keeping us organized. We are going to miss the energy, excitement, and commitment you all brought into the gym each and every day. Next year seriously won't be the same without you guys. We love you all, and we can't wait to see all the amazing things you're going to accomplish in the future. We love you!
following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Kicks and finds Thompson for two.
It's game time. Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome. We're live here at the Barnesville Sports Arena, getting ready for this matchup here between the Barnesville Trojans and the Pelican Rapids Vikings. The Trojans coming in with an overall record of 14-9 with a recent 3-set sweep over Park Rapids, and the Pelican Rapids Vikings coming in with a overall record of 7-10. Your Barnesville Senex pregame show, it starts next here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, beverages, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee Kiosk open daily as well. Don't forget, you can pick up automobile supplies, and Barnesville Senex is your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call 218-354-2139 or stop in at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today, 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate, wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office, and the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook, give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town.
Barnesville Internet is keeping residents connected with even faster speeds, up to 1 gig. Our symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed that you download. Everyday activities are quicker and hassle-free. From streaming movies in HD to video meetings with coworkers, playing online games, or saving files on the cloud. Speed matters, and so does great customer service. You've got them both with Barnesville Internet. Call or stop by today. And let's get started.
Newell will set it up near side. Lexi Ballgreen kick, and it's a kill for Ballgreen. That pulls the Barnesville Trojans within a point. They get the serve back. Inquest works out of the shotgun again. He's looking deep, and he's got a man with a little bit of room. It bounces off the back of the neck of a Barnesville Trojan, and it's intercepted. Gannon Ballgreen will get the deflected pass.
Intercepted on the deflection by number 6, Gannon Ballgreen.
All right, welcome back, and once again, apologize for the extended commercial break there. We're having some technical difficulties on our Perham and East Grand Forks football game that we were not able to resolve, so if any Yellow Jacket or Green Wave fans are tuning in looking for that game, and this is the only one that you can find, we certainly apologize for that. We have informed the crew in Perham to just record that game, and then we're going to upload it for a delayed broadcast, so we apologize for that to the Yellow Jacket Green Wave fans trying to find that football game on Magnitude Sports. It doesn't happen too often, but on a rare occasion it does. So with that said, we'll turn our focus now here to this matchup here between the Barnesville Trojans and the Pelican Rapids Vikings. This evening's game is a featured Bucks for Best game. Barnesville Education Scholarships for Tomorrow, also known as BEST, is run through the Barnesville Area Community Fund and awards Barnesville High School seniors scholarships each year. Tonight's game time sponsor is Stone Ridge Software. Stone Ridge Software will be donating $50 for every ace the Barnesville Trojans serve up to a maximum of $750. And we want to say thanks to Stone Ridge Software. And Stone Ridge Software says, let's go Trojans. Thank you for tuning in, whether you're tuning on for cheering on the Trojans or cheering on the Vikings. We appreciate you tuning in tonight, and we wish both of your teams the best of luck. Well, we use most of our pregame to talk about what I normally talk about, so we'll skim over all the highlights of it all. Barnesville 14-9, Pelican Rapids 7-10. In the 8AA North or South standings, it's Barnesville, Perham, Hawley, DGF, Fergus Falls, Pelican Rapids, and Frazee. So once again, you got Barnesville at 14-9, Perham at 13-3, Hawley at 14-9, DGF at 6-12, Fergus Falls at 6-14, Pelican Rapids at 7-10 overall, 3-1 in the section, while Barnesville 14-9 overall, 6-2 in the section. The Pelican Rapids Vikings started the season with a 3-1 loss to the Park Christian Falcons and then another 3-0 loss to Hillcrest Lutheran before they would go to Glendon on a road game, and it'd be their second road game of the season. They would knock off the Rebels 3-1 in that matchup back on Thursday, September 8th. And then they would go to the Pelican Rapids tournament, get a win against Lake Park Audubon, lose 1-1 against Hillcrest Lutheran Academy, win 2 over Battle Lake, and lose 1-1 to Breckenridge. And then they would come out of that tournament with a 3-0 win over Monaga, a 3-0 loss to Breckenridge, a 3-1 loss to Brandon Evansville, a 3-2 loss at home against the Benson Braves. Or check that was actually in Evansville, not a home matchup. And then a 3-2 win over the Battle Lake Battlers in Battle Lake, a 3-0 sweep over the Rosse Tigers. I believe it's the Tigers anyway. And then they would drop 2 games in sweep fashion to the Perham Yellow Jackets and New York Mills Eagles 3-0. They'd bounce off that with a 3-0 sweep over Frazee. And most recently, they took on the Lake Park Audubon Raiders. That one had to go to a full 5 sets, and the Raiders would come out on top of that one, 3-2. So, once again, we want to give a quick apology to our East Grand Forks and Perham fans. They are recording that game, and we'll have that game uploaded as soon as time allows, even if I have to work into the overnight to get that game uploaded. So, thank you very much for understanding, and once again, we apologize for that. No issues here, though, and we're going to take one more break. We're about 2 minutes away from the opening announcements. The national anthem will follow that. And then we'll be back with your introduction of teams on the first serve coming up here in a moment on Magnitude Sports. Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart Pharmacy and Hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in 117 Front Street, pick up all the essentials for the home, school, and office, including smoke alarms, a wide variety of light bulbs and lighting accessories, plus power cords, envelopes, notepads, pens, glue, tape, highlighters, and much more. Don't forget that Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your Valspur paint headquarters. Barnesville Drug and Hardware. Give them a like and follow on Facebook. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season.
Do something with your hair?
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby?
Wally Wibbly.
Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies? Wilby Wababy?
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, beverages, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee Kiosk open daily as well. Don't forget, you can pick up automobile supplies, and Barnesville Cenex is your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call 218-354-2139 or stop in at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Wiedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today. 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate. Wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby?
Wally Wibbly.
Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies? Wilby Wobbaby?
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
All right, welcome back. As the national anthem just finished up. Make a slight adjustment on our camera here. There we go. I think we're good now.
These rules provide for fair competition among players. Barnesville High School encourages positive sportsmanship and behavior at our activities. Please encourage players and coaches with positive comments and actions. What you do and say during the contest reflects on your team, your school, and your community. Enjoy the game by being a good sport. Before the starting lineups, we have a couple of special announcements. First, the Lady Trojans would like to welcome their K-6 volleyball buddies who are in attendance tonight. And also, this evening's game is a featured Bucks for Best game. Barnesville Education Scholarships for tomorrow, also known as BEST, is run through the Barnesville Area Community Fund and awards VHS Senior scholarships each year. Tonight's game time sponsor is Stonebridge Software. Stonebridge Software will be donating $50 for every ace our hometown Barnesville Trojans serve up to $750. Thank you, Stonebridge Software, and let's go Trojans! Now, let's meet the starting lineups. First, the visitors on the scoreboard, the Pelican Rapids Vikings. Number 1, Hazel Halbrook. Number 2, Morgan Cork. Number 3, Ava Simpson. Number 5, Grace Backstrom. Number 7, Allie Thompson. Number 9, Anna Roysel. Number 11, Kelsey Eisman. Number 12, Kaya Nelson. Number 14, Ellie Welch. Number 15, Marie Backstrom. Number 16, Claudia Durant. Number 17, Zayla Errol. And number 18, Zaylee Errol. The Vikings are coached by Heidi Eisman. Assistant coaches are Bree Heiberg, Amanda Bell, Madison Oswald, Whitney Graflin, and Jill Royson. Now, it's time to get on your feet, Barnesville fans. It's time to introduce your Barnesville Lady Trojans.
Once again, it is senior night tonight here for Barnesville. You saw that right after the conclusion of the junior varsity game.
Number 14, Cole Sorensen. Number 15, Emily Riddle. And number 20, Lily Trowbridge. The Lady Trojans are coached by Megan Ashley-Yard. Assistant coaches are Taylor Carter, Lacey Bird, Madison Hamlin, and Shirley Strand. Team managers are Barbara Ashley-Yard, Nicole Brooks, Alan Montez, and Kathy Pearson. The officials for tonight's match are from the Tri-State Officials Association. They are Mariah Hurley and Jonathan Watts. These individuals are registered by the Minnesota State High School League. Officials play an important role in every contest. Without officials, we cannot have games.
All right, we'll put zeros on the scoreboard, and we'll get ready to rock for this one here. Between the 14 and 9 Barnesville Trojans and the 7 and 10 Pelican Rapids Vikings. Barnesville in the purple, Pelican Rapids in the white today. For those who may not have known that. We'll see who they give the serve to first here. And they'll give it to Pelican Rapids. And we are underway here in this volleyball match. That's Newell. Nice dig out. Dig out from Hazel Hogrud. Hogrud will dig that one out again, and it's tipped at the net and down by Newell for the point. Barnesville strikes first here in this game. It's 1-0 on the kill by Newell. Middle of the net attack is blocked at the net on the swing there by Ellie Welch. Newell set it up here for Emily Smith, and that one's dug out by Hogrud right back to the Trojans. Now they'll set it up. Near side attack is over. Nice dig by Sydney Strand. Now Kenzie Scogan will send the free ball over. Another attack. Nice dig out by Beaver. Newell with a bump set. Emily Smith bumps it back over. Pelican goes on the attack. Bumped over there by Kelsey Eisenman. Set up for Belle Peterson. Down to the floor for the kill. That's 2-0 Barnesville. Kenzie Scogan serving here for the Trojans. One of 11 seniors on this year's volleyball team for Barnesville. Still trying to get the jersey number on the librero there for Pelican Rapids. I finally got it. Number 2. So now we got that player memorized as that one goes into the net. 3-0 lead here for Barnesville. And now 4-0 lead here for Barnesville. They did they in their last match against Park Rapids, they were able to build themselves up to a 7-0 lead before the Panthers would score. We'll see when the Vikings score here. Newell set it up for Peterson. Peterson blocked at the net, but the block goes out of bounds, and the kill will go to Peterson. And it's now 5-0 in favor of the Trojans here on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. Nice dig out, but they couldn't recover, and now Pelican Rapids is on the board. Morgan Korf to serve here for the Vikings. That one's up and over. Beaver will set it up for Peterson. Peterson floats one over, dug out there by Welch. Now they'll set it up, near side attack through the blockers and down. Kelsey Eisenman with the kill, and that is her first kill, second point for the Pelican Rapids Vikings. Kelsey Eisenman, just one of 2 seniors on the Pelican Rapids Vikings squad. As Emily Smith gets her first kill of the night to make it 6-2. She'll go back and serve it up as well. Sent over there by, that was Welch. And into the net, it's an attacking error on the swing by Mackenzie Scogan. And that cuts the lead in half. Going back to serve is Ellie Welch. So the first attack error of the night for either team. Welch's serve just barely over. First touch there by Newell. Now that it's back to Newell, she has to send it over. Korf will set it up as Welch will send it to the near side, and it goes out of bounds, and it was not tipped on the attack there on the swing by Kelsey Eisenman, and it goes out of bounds to make it 7-3. Blocked at the net. Nice job there. Emily Riddle along with Rumley Beaver getting the block on Anna Royzum's attack. And Amelia Newell back to serve. And that one's out of bounds. It's a service error for Barnesville. The point will go back to the Vikings. They will rotate a server out, as it is 8-4 in favor of Barnesville. Serving it here is Allie Thompson. They'll set it up for Emily Riddle. Hits the tape as it comes over. Dug out there by Zayla Arrow. Korf, first touch, set up by Eisenman. Middle of the net attack there for number 4, who's not on my roster. Oh, I'm sorry, that's number 9. That's Anna Royzum. Here's Belle Peterson. Korf digs it out. Eisenman back sets it, far pin, sent over. Kept alive by Beaver. Check that. That is Bonchis who sent it back. And that attack goes into the net. It's an attacking error on the Pelican Rapids Vikings and a point for the Barnesville Trojans. Still no ties or lead changes here in this first set. Barnesville's had the lead since the start. Kennedy Gray sends over the serve. Eisman will set it up, bumped over by Arrow. There's 2 arrows. 17 is Zayla, 18 is Zaylee, and they are twin sisters, from what I've been told. And this comes from a very reliable source, so put it that way. There's Emily Riddle with the kill. 10-4 now in favor of Barnesville, and that will produce a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Newell will set it up near side. Lexi Ballgreen kick, and it's a kill for Ballgreen. That pulls the Barnesville Trojans within a point. They get the serve back. Inquest works out the shotgun again. He's looking deep, and he's got a man with a little bit of room. It bounces off the back of the net of a Barnesville Trojan, and it's intercepted. Gannon Ballgreen will get the deflected pass.
Intercepted on the deflection by number 6, Gannon.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby?
Wally Wibbly.
Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies? Wilby Wababy?
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
All right, 10-4 in favor of the Barnesville Trojans here on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. And Kennedy Gray, 1-for-1 serving, will serve it up. That one is out of bounds. It'll be service error number 2 on the Barnesville Trojans tonight. And a point for Pelican Rapids. Marie Backstrom to serve. Bonchis will set it up middle of the net for Beaver. Beaver got it down in the near corner. And that is a kill for Rumley Beaver, her first of the night. 11-5 Barnesville up. Sydney Strand to serve. Korf makes first contact. Eisenman will set it up to the near pin. It's put down by, I think it was number 9. Yeah, the 9 keeps looking like a 4 and it throws me off. And I didn't get, with the technical difficulties in Perham, I didn't get a chance to get name pronunciations for Pelican Rapids, so I apologize for that. Kenny Gray over. Korf digs it out. We'll set it up here for Arrow. Blocked at the net, and Emily Smith. And I think Beaver helped her out on that one, but I know Emily Smith got the majority of that block. 12-6 as Barnesville doubles up. Rumley Beaver to serve. First trip to the service line tonight. And that goes into the net for service error number 3 tonight for the Barnesville Trojans. So serve will go back now here to Pelican Rapids. Hazel Hogrud. Standing serve from the middle of the service line is over. Beaver will set it up for Newell. Newell tipped over through the fingertips of Eisenman. And it's a kill for Amelia Newell, her second of the night. 13-7, Barnesville up. Kenzie Scogan was 2 for 3 last time she was at the service line. And that one's through the blockers. It'll be a kill for Kelsey Eisenman. Morgan Korf will go back to serve. 13-8, Korf's serve is over. Scogan makes first contact. Beaver will set it up here for Emily Smith. It's blocked at the net and then comes right back to the Vikings. Now they'll set it, I believe that's Arrow. Let me double check. No, that was Claudia Gurath, excuse me. And that one's blocked at the net. Eisenman got all of that one. Maybe the left hand of, Ellie Welch got all of that one. Maybe the left hand of Eisenman. We'll go ahead and give Eisenman an assist on that block. 13-9 our score, and that is, Barnesville got lucky there. Nearly an ace serve there for the Vikings. And that one is tipped over and down. Far side kill there, courtesy of Marie Backstrom, a junior. And the Vikings have broken to double digits. They've scored 4 in a row, make it 5 in a row. 13-11. Nice dig out by Korf. Now they'll set it up there for Welch, and Welch gets the kill. And the Vikings are within a point. 13-12 as Morgan Korf will serve it up for the 6th time tonight. One more will tie it up. And that will not be the case. Emily Smith will keep the lead extended by 2 at 14-12. That ends a 6-point rally by the Vikings. Emily Smith to serve. Korf digs it out. He's set by Eisenman for Welch. Welch sends it over. Scogan on the first contact. Beaver bump sets it. Emily Riddle blocked at the net as it's dug out by Newell. Now they set it up for Peterson. Korf will dig it out. Now they'll set it up here for, I believe that's Welch. No, that's Eisenman. I'll get those two unmixed up sooner than later, I promise you. And it's a point for the Vikings. 14-13 our score. Back to serve is Ellie Welch. That serve is up and over and out of bounds. First service error of the night for the Vikings. (15-13) as a result. Newell sends it over. Welch sets it on. That would be a line violation. Oh, they're saying she touched the net. Either way, it's the same thing. It's just the line violations when you go over the line and don't touch the net. So it's a net violation and not a line violation. Either way, it's 16-13 Barnesville. They'll set it up for Belle Peterson. Set up middle of the net. Nicely dug out there by Amelia Newell. Peterson bumps over a free ball. Korf makes contact. Now it'll be set up there for the middle of the attack. Was it tipped? No, it was not. It was out of bounds, and that'll be an attack error. 17-13. And now Barnesville's on a 4-0 run after Pelican went on a 6-0 run, and now he can make that a 5-0 run as it's going to be 4 touches, and it increases the Trojan lead up to 5. First touch violation of the night for either team. Amelia Newell sends it over for the 5th time tonight for number 5. Nice block at the net, and then the Vikings send it back over. Trying to catch Pelican Rapids off guard. Korf on the second touch. Near side pin. Nice dig out by Newell. Sent back over, and the volley continues. Middle of the net attack is over. Beaver keeps it alive. Scogan with a bump set. Free ball sent over by Belle Peterson that Korf had to chase after. Now Welch will set it up as Eisman sends it over. Strand to Beaver, and now Beaver to Riddle, and Riddle gets dug out there by number 15 Backstrom for Pelican Rapids. Here's the setup for Peterson, dug out by Korf. Now Korf from the 10-foot line sends it over, kept alive by Beaver. They'll set it up there for Belle Peterson. That one is dug out. And they'll set up for Eisenman, and that one is a recovery by Barnesville. That gets the student section into it a little bit. Some nice work here by Barnesville. Taking some wild balls, having some patience, and keeping the volley going. One of the longer volleys of the set, and it ends right now with a far side kill for for Belle Peterson. So after a 6-0 run by Pelican Rapids that was shut down by Barnesville, they responded with a 6-0 run of their own. It's 19-13 and a timeout on the floor. We're back here in a moment on the Magnitude Sports Network. Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook. Give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town. Here in the first, or 19-13 here in the first set, excuse me. And I hit the wrong button, so we're going to go back to set 1 here in a moment, I promise you. All right, Pelican Rapids on the serve now as we go to, I think, set 1. So after the timeout, it's 2-0 Pelican Rapids. Both teams going on 6-0 runs, and now Pelican Rapids on a 2-0 run that just came to an end. And it's 20-15 in favor of Barnesville. Going back to serve will be Kennedy Gray. She's 1 for 2 serving tonight so far, with her team leading by 5. Great serve is over. Korf makes first contact. Let's set it up, pushed over and then blocked by Emily Riddle, and then back over to the Trojans. Scogan, Bonchus, back set near side. Beaver dug out by Korf. Nice recovery there by Ellie Welch, and now sent back over. Bonchus will set it up on the second touch. Riddle over and out of bounds. It's a point for the Pelican Rapids Vikings. It's 20-16. The Vikings got it to 14-13. That's as close as they got. They have not had the lead yet here in the first set. Here's Sydney Strand into the net. 20-17. Third attack error for Barnesville tonight. Backstrom with the serve. Sent over by Kennedy Gray. And Welch gets it back over. Nice recovery there by Pelican Rapids. Here's Scogan, dug out by Arrow. Welch will back set it. Far side attack is over, dug out by Bonchus. Now Beaver sends it over in two. It'll be a double touch. She wasn't expecting it, and the first touch was get it, make sure it doesn't hit my face, and the second touch was too much. 21-17 as Sydney Strand serves it over. Beaver to Bonchus, now Scogan. Scogan gets it down in front of the back line, 22-17. And it is final now. The Perham Yellow Jackets have defeated the East Grand Forks Green Wave by the score of 14-11 on a chilly night from Ted Minover Field in Perham. Another point for Barnesville, 23-17 our score here on the Rats House Pool Hall scoreboard. Bonchus first touch, Emily Smith and or Beaver had the second touch. Welch sets it up, middle of the net attack. Nice dig out there by Sydney Strand. Scogan sends a free ball over. Korf, now Welch setting it up for, I couldn't see it was, and it went, waiting for the call, it went out of bounds, and it'll be Barnesville point. And that makes it 24-17, and it's set point. Korf for Welch, back sets it, far pin, attack is over, dug out by Beaver, calling a lift. Dug out by Kennedy Gray, excuse me, and they called it a lift. And that's 24-18. Another touch violation, first of the night for Barnesville. 2 for Pelican Rapids so far. That one, Sydney Strang chases after it, and Kennedy Gray sends a free ball over. Korf, and now they'll set it up backside there for Backstrom. No pun intended. And that is a point for the Vikings. So 24-19 now. They're on a 3-0 rally. They've had a couple of rallies in this set. Here's Emily Smith. Nice dig out there. I believe that was Eisenman who dug it out. That is Trowbridge, and a double touch is called. (24-20). Sent over. Bonchus sets it up. Kennedy Gray from way behind the 10-foot line sends it back over. Backstrom, dug out by Strand, and tipped down by Ellie Welch. 24-21, and now Barnesville wants to take a timeout as Pelican Rapids has scored 5 in a row. It's the second time that they've scored 5 or more in a row in this set, and they are closing in. But Barnesville on the doorstep of a set 1 victory here. This one should be an interesting finish. We're back with that finish in 30 seconds here on Magnitude Sports. Newell will set it up near side. Lexi Ballgreen tipped, and it's a kill for Ballgreen. That pulls the Barnesville Trojans within a point. They get the serve back. Inquest works out of the shotgun again. He's looking deep, and he's got a man with a little bit of room. It bounces off the back of the neck of a Barnesville Trojan, and it's intercepted. Gannon Ballgreen will get the deflected pass.
The ball is intercepted on the deflection by number 6, Gannon Ballgreen.
And that will follow the floor on a kill by Emily Smith. And that'll do it for set one. (25-21) your final in set one here. We're gonna take a break, and then we'll make an adjustment with some of our behind-the-scenes equipment here as things are working a little bit slow. And we'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, beverages, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee Kiosk open daily as well. Don't forget, you can pick up automobile supplies, and Barnesville Cenex is your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call 218-354-2139 or stop in at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
All right, welcome back. Barnesville takes the first set 25-21. Unofficial numbers here for these two teams. Morgan Korf with a kill. Anna Roisum with a kill. 2 kills for Kelsey Eisman, 2 for Ellie Welch, 1. Or no, I take that back. 2 for Maria Brackstrom. And happy birthday to number 3. Check that, number 2. To the senior outside hitter, Belle Peterson, who just turned 18 years old today. So, hope you enjoyed your kid years. You're now an adult, Belle. So we have about a minute to go. Once again, tonight's game is a Bucks for Best game. Barnesville Education Scholarships for Tomorrow, otherwise known as Bucks as Best, excuse me, is run through the Barnesville Area Community Fund and awards Barnesville High School seniors scholarships each year. Tonight's game sponsor is Stone Ridge Software. Stone Ridge Software will be donating $50 for every ace that the Barnesville Trojans serve up tonight. And we want to thank Stone Ridge Software. And Stone Ridge Software says, let's go Trojans. Still no aces tonight, so their invoice sits at $0 right now. But we'll see if that changes in set number 2. All right, we're ready to go. 0's back on the scoreboard here for set 2, as Barnesville will have the serve. It'll go into the hands of Rumley Beaver. 0 for 1 serving tonight on 1 of 3 service errors for Barnesville. That one's over. They'll set it up for Welch. Welch, middle of the net, and that one's dug out by Beaver. Sent back over by Scogan, through the block by Welch, down to the floor, and the kill goes to Kenzie Scogan. 1-0 Barnesville here in the second set. Beaver sends it over again. Newell too far out of bounds. That is our first tie of the match. 1-1 here in set 2. No ties, no lead changes in the first set as Korf serves it over. Korf now 7 for 7 from the service line. Still no aces for either team. And that one's through the blockers and kept alive by Beaver. Now they set it up for Scogan. Nice dig out. Korf was ready for it. She was anticipating that one, and the attack by Eisenman goes out of bounds. Point Barnesville. Kenzie Scogan back to serve. Scogan 3 for 4 serving so far tonight. Scogan sends it over. They'll set it up for Welch. Welch with 2 hands, dug out by Scogan. Beaver will set it up here near side for Newell. And Korf dives for it, but Newell will get the kill. A for effort for Morgan Korf, but couldn't quite get there and dig it out. 3-1 Barnesville. And that one goes into the net. You don't see her serve up too many service errors, but tonight's been not the greatest night from the service line for multiple Trojans. 3-2 as Welch serves it into the net, and it's 4-2. That's the second service error of the night, both of them courtesy of Ellie Welch, who's now 2 for 4 serving. Here's Emily Smith, who will try her serve, and that one goes over. Welch will set it up. Eisman sends it over. No, check that. Yeah, it was Eisenman. Here's Belle Peterson dug out by Korf. Welch will set it up for Eisenman. No, it went into the net. The attack went into the net. That'll be an attack error. It'll give Barnesville a 5-2 lead. Emily Smith serves it over. And another point for Barnesville. It's 6-2. Five for 5 if this one goes over, and it does. Sent back there by Hagrud. Newell sends it over, avoids the net. Beaver digs out the dump attempt. Belle Peterson dug out by Korf. Welch will set it up, middle of the net attack there for Roizen. And that one would have been out of bounds had Pelican Rapids let it go. Beaver will set it up. Belle Peterson pushes it over, and that's a lift. So our score is 7-3, should be. Middle of the net for Emily Riddle. Allie Thompson tried to dig that one out. 8-3 Barnesville. Newell sends it over. Korf digs it out. Welch sets it up, pushed over, net violation on Barnesville. And it's a point for Pelican Rapids. 8-4 as the lead's trimmed in half. That was Marie Backstrom with the serve. Now set up by Welch for Arrow, blocked at the net. Emily Riddle gets it down with the help from Rumley Beaver. Both of Riddle's blocks have been assisted by Beaver, and now Kennedy Gray will go back to serve. 2 for 3 serving tonight. That serve is over. Scogan from the 10-foot line, dug out by Korf. Now Welch will set it up, middle of the net, and it's down for the kill. Royzum with her 3rd kill of the night. 9-5 our score. Royzum will go back to serve. Sophomore for the Vikings. Here's Scogan. Dug out by Korf. Nicely done. Blocked at the net. Kept alive. Sent over, and she got it back over, and another nice recovery. That's the 4th time Barnesville's recovered from a near blunder. Riddle blocked at the net. Nice job by Bonches to keep that one going. Blocked at the net again. And it's 9-6. Royzum's serve is over again. Here's Emily Riddle, blocked at the net. Riddle keeps it alive. Scogan, now Sydney Strand with 2 hands, pushes it over. Korf will bump set it behind the 10-foot line where a free ball sent over by Eisenman. Here's the setup now for Rumley Beaver. Nice dig out by Eisenman, right back to the Trojans. Beaver into the net, and another point for Pelican Rapids. It's 9-7. 4th attack error, well, 6 altogether. 2 of them went out of bounds, 4 of them into the net. It's 9-7 now our score. Here's Bonches with the set for Emily Riddle, dug out by Korf. Eisenman sends it over. Beaver sets it up for Scogan. Scogan gets the kill. 10-7. Sydney Strand with the serve. Here's Welch, dug out by Strand into the net, and now Scogan sends it back over. Korf on the attack from behind the 10-foot line, dug out by Bonches, set up by Beaver for Scogan. Arrow with a right-handed dig out on the dive, and the Pelican Rapids Vikings get the point. 10-8. Going back to serve now, Hazel Hagrud, a sophomore. 3 for 3 serving tonight is Hagrud, and that one's dug out by Hagrud. Now they'll set it up for Eisenman, blocked at the net, whistle, and 4 touches. It was never, so it never went over the net. There was no block, and it'll just be a touch violation on Pelican Rapids. Their 3rd. Makes it 11-8 as Rumley Beaver goes back to serve. Serve is over, Korf. And I think trying to punch it over was Royzum, but unsuccessful, and it's 12-8. And another service error, and Rumley Beaver is now 3 for 5 serving tonight on the 5th service error of the match for Barnesville. That sends the serve and the point over to Morgan Korf. It's 12-9 as the Librero serves it over. Beaver will set it up there for Emily Smith. And on the return, it goes into the net. A for effort, but it's a point for Barnesville, and it's 13-9. Korf makes first contact, coming out, sending it back in. Eisenman sends it over, and it goes out of bounds. So a nice effort there by Marie Backstrom to keep it in play, but her teammate couldn't keep it in bounds on the other side. And it's 14-9 now with Kenzie Scogan at the service line. Rapids. We'll take one with them. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude.
your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
(15-9) here in set 2 in favor of Barnesville. There you see the set scores. As we return to action, it'll be Kenzie Scogan back to the service line here. If this one goes over, she'll be 6 for 8 tonight. And it does. Korf sends it back. Scogan digs it out. Beaver sets it up. Smith sends it over and down. 16-9. Want to welcome all of our friends at Ratzo's Pool Hall watching live tonight. Make sure before you leave, when you pay your tabs, to tip your server an extra $1 this evening. Here's Korf. Sets it up for Welch. Welch floats one over to Strand. Emily Smith on the attack. Got it through the block and down. Eisman went up for the block, but Smith's swing was a little bit too powerful and she earns the kill to push the score to 17-9. Scogan again, over. Check that, that was Backstrom with the kill. 17-10. And that point by Backstrom ends a 6-point rally by Barnesville. A lot of 6-point rallies tonight by both teams. Barnesville's had 2 of them. Pelican Rapids has had 1, and they had a 5-point rally earlier as well. And Eisman gets it through the block of Newell and Smith for the kill, and it's 17-11. Ellie Welch to serve. 2 for 4 serving tonight. That one's over. 2 for 5. Smith bumps it. Free ball sent over by Newell. Korf dives after it. Welch sets it up. Middle of the net attack by Royzum. That one's over. Kept alive by Barnesville. Pushed back to the Vikings. Now Welch will set it up for Eisenman near pin. Got it in front of the back line. And it's 17-12. And now Pelican Rapids has gotten back 3 of the 6 Barnesville scored in a row. Smith sends it over and down for the point. 18-12. 6-0 rally responded by a 3-0 rally, and now Emily Smith ends that and goes back to serve. 7 for 7 if this one goes over. And it does. Welch will set it up. Near side, I believe that's Royzum, and it was. Welch pushes it over with 2 hands. Smith, Beaver sets it up for Belle Peterson. On the line! And it's a kill for Belle Peterson, 19-12. It initially looked like that one went long, but it hit right on the line, the middle of the ball, right over the middle of the line. And it's good for a kill. Smith sends it over again. Here's Welch with the setup. Eisenman on the far side this time, dug out by Beaver, chased after by Smith. Newell sends over a free ball, and Pelican Rapids will set it up for an attack. Royzum over. Nice dig out there by number 14. That is Cora Sorensen, one of the 11 seniors for Barnesville into the match. And getting the point will be Ellie Welch. 19-13 our score. Into the lineup serving is Allie Thompson. She's 1 for 1 tonight serving. It's her second trip to the service line. Riddle, out of bounds, point Pelican Rapids. Serve is over. Strand makes first contact. They set up for Riddle, blocked at the net, and somehow gets back over to the Vikings. And then that block on the attack by Halgrud goes down to the floor, and the Barnesville Trojans get the serve back, leading 20-14. Newell sends it over. And that is a Stonebridge Software ace. $50 deposited into the best fund of Barnesville Education Scholarships for Tomorrow. That's what that stands for. It's the first ace of the night for either team. Strand to Bonchus for Riddle. Blocked at the net, kept alive by Peterson. Nice dig out there by Eisenman, and now sending it back is Royson. Bonchus with the setup for Belle Peterson. Dug out, right back to the Trojans, and they can't get it over the net. It'll be a kill from way back for Marie Backstrom, her 4th of the night. 21-16. Backstrom serves it over. 5th time tonight, she's 5 for 5. Nice dig out by Backstrom. Now Eisman sets it up, chasing on, punches it over, nicely done. Here's Belle Peterson, 2 hands, far corner. Did it drop on the line? I think it did. No, it didn't. They're saying it was out of bounds. Point Pelican Rapids, and Backstrom back to serve. 21-17 our score on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. Backstrom serve over near the out-of-bounds line. That may have won out had Belle Peterson not touched it. Welch will back set it, and that one is kept alive. I believe that's Claudia Graf on the far side there for Pelican Rapids. And Emily Riddle will get the kill for the Trojans. 22-17. Kennedy Gray, 3 for 4 serving tonight. This will be her 5th serve of the evening. That one's over. Korf makes first contact. Now Welch will set it up. Eisman from the 10-foot line. Tipped, and it's a point and a kill for Eisman and the Vikings. 5 kills for Kelsey Eisman, the senior outside hitter. 22-18. That serve from Royston is over. Royston now 5 for 5 serving. Here's Korf. They'll set it up. Eisman from the 10-foot line. Dug up by Strand. Chasing after it there was Kennedy Gray, and it was sent back over. And another recovery by Barnesville. And a net violation on Barnesville gives the point to Pelican Rapids. 22-19. Bonchus. Kennedy Gray has to send it over. And Kennedy Gray will get a kill. 23-19. First kill of the night for Kennedy Gray. And a timeout is taken on the floor. We'll take one with them. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Or we'll just keep it right here, I guess, since want to thank our sponsors, including Barnesville Senex, the Pitchfork, Dean's Bulk Service, Willow Creek Insurance, Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, Midwest Bank, Priority Real Estate, Barnesville Booster Club, Ratsos Pool Hall, Barnesville Internet, City of Barnesville, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Ball Green Construction, KLN Family Brands, And once again, tonight's game is a featured Bucks for Best game sponsored by Stone Ridge Software here in Barnesville. Stone Ridge Software will be donating $50 for every ace that the Barnesville Trojans serve up this evening. So far, their invoice is $50. There's only been one ace in this entire match. Sydney Strand will serve it up. She's 4 for 4, 5 for 5 now. Nice dig out by Strand and pushed over by Bonchis, out of bounds on the return from Eisenman, who tried to dig it out. And it's set point here for Barnesville. Sydney Strand over. One touch, back over to the Trojans. Here's Bonchis, back set near side. Riddle through the block and down. Check that. It was Maya Askegard through the block and down, and she gets her first kill of the season on varsity. And her first kill of the season on varsity ends the set, and Barnesville takes a 2-0 lead. 25-21 and 25-19 are scores through 2. We'll take a break and be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
It's time to get out your split the pot tickets, and tonight's grand prize being $104.
Barnesville Internet is keeping residents connected with even faster speeds, up to 1 gig. Our symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed that you download. Everyday activities are quicker and hassle-free. From streaming movies in HD to video meetings with coworkers, playing online games, or saving files on the cloud. Speed matters, and so does great customer service. You've got them both with Barnesville Internet. Call or stop by today. And let's get started.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School
Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today, 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate, wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game. All right, Pelican Rapids will have the serve to start set number 3. Hazel Hoggerud 3 for 3 serving so far tonight. That one is over. Skogan makes first contact. They set it up for Newell, blocked at the net, kept alive. Beaver will set it up here, middle of the net attack. Emily Smith dug out of bounds on the return by Roysum. Point for Barnesville. One all. Trojans. Scogan serves again. Scogan at 17. There's a kill for Emily Smith. Her 5th of the night. 2-0 Trojans. What I was about to say was Scogan had 16 serves the other night, or tonight, and she had 17 the other night. And this one is her 17th serve, and it goes into the net. And that's the 3rd miss from the service line tonight for Scogan. Last time she had 17 serves, she had 4 aces. Now she has 3 service errors on 17 serves. That one's down for Emily Smith. Emily Smith with back-to-back kills on alternating points, and now she goes back to serve. 8 for 8 if it goes over. She also has a block tonight. Here's Welch on the attack. He goes into the net. 4-1 Barnesville. 4-1 was the score at this point in set 2. The only difference was it was tied at 1-1 instead of 2-1 when Pelican Rapids scored here in this set. That one soars out of bounds, and another point for Barnesville, 5-1. Barnesville at the top of 8-2A with Perham right on their heels. Those two have split this year, with the 2 teams winning the home matches in the series. Here's Belle Peterson. And now I think that's Eisman sending it over, hits the antenna, and that'll be a point for Barnesville at 6-1. Hawley is right on the heels of Barnesville and Perham. So you got Barnesville, Perham, and Hawley, and then pretty much everyone else has a several differential number in the win column after those 3 teams. Blocked at the net by Riddle, pushed back over there by Welch. Scogan sends it over. Korf keeps it alive. Set it up for Eisenman. Eisenman high and over, and Scogan's there. Here's Belle Peterson. Tips it as it hits the net. Korf from behind the 10-foot line, dug out by Peterson. Sent over by Beaver, and a diving dig out there by Hallgrud. And a touch violation on Pelican Rapids. 7-1 in favor of the Barnesville Trojans. Hawley and Barnesville both 14-9. I'm not sure if Hawley's playing tonight or not. I haven't checked that part of my information. If Hawley's not playing, then Barnesville would have a half-game lead over them and a half-game lead over Perham. Actually, that's not correct because Hawley beat Barnesville in 5 sets, so Hawley would have the tiebreaker over Barnesville. But in section play, Barnesville has a much better record than Hawley, so that benefits Barnesville in that number 1 position as we near the end of the regular season here. And after tonight, as we have a timeout on the floor, the Trojans have one more section match against the Frazee Hornets. And then they finish up the season on the road at Pine River Bacchus, which is a non-section, non-conference. So the outcome of the game at Pine River Bacchus will have no effect on their 8AA standings. Pelican Rapids has Staples Motley, and then they wrap up the regular season at home against the Hawley Nuggets. So Pelican Rapids has a chance to play spoiler in the top 3 of 8AA. Here's Emily Smith with the serve. Here's Welch sending it over. And tipped back over by Newell, dug out by Eisenman. Roisman sends it over, dug out by Scogan. Peterson sends it over. Dug out there by is Hallgrud, number 1. And there's a kill for Eisenman. 8-2. And once again, no team has had more than a 6-0 run. That was a 6-0 run that was killed by Eisenman for Barnesville. Here's Welch on the serve. That one just barely goes over. Strand will send over a free ball. Korf digs it out. Welch sets it up for Eisenman. Blocked at the net. Kept alive there by Hagrud. And now sent back over by Eisenman. Barnesville with a chance to go on the attack. They send it right back to the Vikings. Welch bumps it forward, pushed over, and a net violation on Barnesville. 8-3. Every time Barnesville's at a 6-0 run, Pelican has had a pretty impressive response. And there, that was a pretty impressive recovery there. Barnesville's done a really good job at recovering balls tonight in all 3 sets. Riddle blocked at the net, and somehow that goes back over. Some fantastic play by the Barnesville Trojans tonight. And there's a ball that hits the floor. It was tipped down by Royzum in the middle of the net for the Pelican Rapids Vikings. And Welch will go back to serve, and it's now 8-4 as the lead's been cut in half. It was 8-1 when Pelican Rapids got the serve, and they are battling back. Sends it over, sent over by Beaver. Welch, now Korf, bump sets it far side for Backstrom's blocked at the net by Riddle. Welch sends it back over. Strand recovers. Free ball, Korf to Welch. Welch sets it up. Royzum into the net. Point Barnesville. 9-4 our score now. Both teams have 5 attack errors on the night. 9-4 as Amelia Newell serves it over. Blocked at the net there. Kept alive, and Eisenman into the net on an attacking error, and the point goes back to Barnesville. So a 6-0 run, responded by Pelican on a 3-0 run, and now Barnesville's gotten 2/3 of that back. Here's Newell with the serve again. Welch sends it back for Hagrud, and Hagrud will soar it out of bounds. 11-4. Amelia Newell with serve number 9 tonight. If this one goes over, she'll be 9 for 9, and it is. Welch will set it up. Royzum blocked at the net, and Emily Riddle will get the block. And once again, it's assisted by Rumley Beaver. 12-4 our score. Riddle on the block, Beaver on the assist. Those two. Beaver's assisted on all 3 of Riddle's blocks as Amelia Newell will send that one into the net for service error number 7 of the night for the Barnesville Trojans. It's Amelia's first, but she's now 9 for 10 serving. That one was sent over by Allie Thompson, who's 3 for 3 serving. And now she'll go to the line for a 4th time, as is 12-6 on that ball sent out of bounds by the Trojans. Kaylee Olsen into the lineup here for Barnesville, wearing number 6. And that goes into the net. Kennedy Gray with the serve. 4 for 5, now 5 for 6. Gray backpedals, sent over by Beaver. Korf chases after it. Welch will set it up. Royzum, middle of the net, gets the kill. Nicely done by the sophomore for the Pelican Rapids Vikings. 13-7 our score. Backstrom to serve. 7 for 7, now 8 for 8. Beaver sets it up for Emily Riddle. Through the blockers, a double touch. Oh wait, no, it is a net violation on Barnesville, and the point will go to Pelican Rapids instead, so it's 13-8. I was following the ball, I saw the double touch, and then with my left eye, I saw the referee touch the net, and I knew it was a net violation. And a little miscommunication there. The ball will fall to the floor. The point will go to the Trojans, 14-8. Sydney Strand now 7 for 7 serving. Here's Welch with the setup. Far side, Royzum. Touch the net, no kill. Net violation makes it 15-8. That is the third net violation for Barnesville. And there is a Stone Ridge Software ace as Sydney Strand puts it to the floor. And that is another $50 donation to the Best Scholarship Fund, thanks to our friends at Stone Ridge Software. So far, a total of $100 have come into that scholarship fund on aces tonight. Sent over by Eisenman. Now here's Beaver setting it up for Scogan. Pushes it over, and nice job by Arrow and Welch to try and dig it out, but there was nobody there to recover after they dug it out, and that makes it 17-8. And that serve goes into the net. Service error number 8 of the night here for Barnesville, and the first miss tonight from Sydney Strand. Royzum with the serve. She's 6 for 6 tonight serving. Blocked at the net on the attack by Emily Smith. Blocked at the net on the attack by Rumley Beaver, and getting the block and kill is Welch for the Vikings. Royzum back to serve again. 7 for 7 serving now. Let me double check that. Yes, 7 for 7. Welch sends, she couldn't get it over the net. She was going to bump over a free ball, but misjudged the hit, and it went into the net instead, and it's 18-10. Rumley Beaver to serve. Now 4 for 6 on the night. Strand digs it out. Smith bump sets it for Scogan. Sent back over by Royson. Beaver will back set it here. Newell floats one over. Nice job by Arrow, but it comes out of bounds, and it's a point for Barnesville. 19-10 now here on the Ratchos Pool Hall scoreboard. Number 7 with her 7th serve of the night. Here's the Arrow. Dug out by Strand. Beaver to Kennedy Gray. 2 hands from the 10-foot line, and she tried to kick it over, but it's going to be 4 touches on the kick. And Barnesville doubles up here at 20-10. That is the 5th touch violation of the night by Pelican Rapids. You are allowed to kick the ball. You don't see it too often, but sometimes it comes into play. And that one will go into the fan section. It'll be tipped and a point for Barnesville. 21-10, our score. Serve number 9 for Beaver. Let's set it up here as Welch sends over a free ball. Beaver sets it up, pushed over, I believe that was Smith. And through the blockers. It's going to be a touch violation on Barnesville. Their 3rd of the night. I believe that was Royson with the serve. No, it was not. It was actually Hazel Hogrud. And that one's out of bounds on the attack attempt there by Eisenman. 22-11. As Barnesville looks to close this out 3-0. Back to serve is senior defensive specialist Cora Sorensen. It's her first serve of the night. She's 1 for 1. Emily Smith knocks it over. Korf digs it out. And a double touch is called on Pelican Rapids. 23-11. Touch violation number 6, according to my numbers. And Sorensen will serve it again. 23-11, that one sails out of bounds. It's a service error, and that makes it 23-12. We'll see if Pelican Rapids can go on one of those 6-point rallies as Morgan Korf goes back to serve. 8 service errors for the Trojans now tonight. Out of bounds. And it's another point for Pelican Rapids, 23-13. Still a big hill to climb, but 1 point at a time is the way to climb that hill. And here's Korf with the serve again. Strong serve, and it's an ace. The first ace of the night for the Pelican Rapids Vikings is served up by Morgan Korf. At the end of the second period, the New York Rangers lead the Minnesota Wild 4-1. And there's another point for the Pelican Rapids Vikings. Korf now 10 for 10 serving. Emily Smith gets the kill. And it's match point. Emily Smith serves it over. Welch on the attack, through the blockers and down. Pelican Rapids will get the serve back. This time it'll be Welch serving it. Strand sends a free ball over. Welch will set it up. Sent over, block, dig out, and off the shoulder to the floor, and Barnesville wins it. No needs for set 4 or 5 tonight. Barnesville will sweep it 25-21, 25-19, and 25-16. We'll add up some numbers, come back with your post-game show brought to you by Barnesville Drug and Hardware right after this. Here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart pharmacy and hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in at 117 Front Street. Get everything you need for your home. Smoke alarms, thermometers, Ethernet, coax cable, and maybe a little something for your kitchen. Baking goods, paper supplies, toasters, coffee pots, griddles, and stove and oven accessories. Don't forget that Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your Valspar Paint headquarters. Barnesville Drug and Hardware. Give them a like and follow on Facebook. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. The purple.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963. Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today, 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate, wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office, and the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook, give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town. Newell set it up near side, Lexi Ballgreen. Tip, and it's a kill for Ballgreen. That pulls the Barnesville Trojans within a point. They get the serve back. Inquest works out of the shotgun again. He's looking deep, and he's got a man with a little bit of room. It bounces off the back of the neck of a Barnesville Trojan, and it's intercepted. Gannon Ballgreen will get the deflected pass.
Intercepted on the deflection by number 6, Gannon Ballgreen.
Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart pharmacy and hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in at 117 Front Street to select your next grill or smoker. Choose from a wide variety including Pit Boss, Weber, Traeger, and Blackstone. Let one of Barnesville Drug and Hardware's friendly team members help you pick the grill or smoker that's just right for you. Search Barnesville Drug and Hardware on Facebook and give them a like and follow. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and this season.
All right, welcome back. Barnesville, 3-0 winners tonight over Pelican Rapids. 25-21, 25-19, and 25-16, your finals. Let's go over the numbers here, unofficial numbers. We'll start with the team numbers first. A total of 11 attack errors for Barnesville, 8 of them into the net, 3 of them out of bounds, and 12 for Pelican Rapids in that same category, 7 into the net and 5 out of bounds. Service errors, 9 for Barnesville, 3 for Pelican Rapids. Net violations, 2 for Barnesville. Net and or line violations, but I believe they're all net, all but one of them were net violations tonight. 2 for Barnesville, 4 for Pelican Rapids. Touch violations, 3 for Barnesville. And 6 for Pelican Rapids. You add those all up, and both teams canceled each other out. They both gave up 25 points on errors and or violations tonight, giving the other opposing team 25 free points. Let's see here. Individual numbers look like this. Hazel Hagrud, a sophomore, from saying her name incorrectly, I apologize. 5 for 5 serving, no points tonight. Morgan Korf, 2 points off an ace and a kill, and she was 10 for 10 serving tonight. Let's see here. Allie Thompson, 3 for 4 serving, no points. Anna Roysum, 7 for 7 serving from the service line and had 4 kills. Kelsey Eisenman had 6 kills and an assisted block. Ellie Welch with 5 points off 3 kills and 2 blocks and went 6 of 8 from the service line. Marie Backstrom, 4 points off 4 kills, went 8 of 8 from the service line tonight. For the Barnesville Trojans, Maya Escogar gets her first kill on the varsity season. And at least I think it's her first kill, if I remember correctly from all the game-by-game stats that I've looked at for the Trojans this year. And that was the one to win set 2, I believe it was. It was either set 1 or set 2. Pretty sure it was set 2 that she won it on with her only kill of the game. Belle Peterson, 4 points off 4 kills. Sydney Strand, I missed recording an ace. Somebody has an ace, and I didn't record it for him. But I know Sydney Strand has one of the aces, of the 2 aces tonight for Barnesville. She had 1 point off that ace, went 7 of 8 from the service line. Kennedy Gray, 5 of 6 from the service line, 1 point off a kill. Amelia Newell, 9 of 10 from the service line with 2 points off 2 kills. I believe, I want to say it was Newell who had that other ace, but don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. Rumley Beaver with a kill and 3 assisted blocks, and she went 7 of 9 from the service line tonight. Kenzie Scogan with 2 points off a couple of kills, 9 of 12 from the service line tonight. Emily Smith, 6 points. Check that, 7 points, excuse me. She had 6 kills and a block. Went a perfect 9 of 9 from the service line tonight. Cora Sorensen, no points, but she came in and served it up 4 times, was successful on 3 of them. And Manly Riddle, 5 points, 2 kills, and 3 blocks. And those wrap up your team and individual numbers here for the Barnesville Trojans and the Pelican Rapids Vikings. Taking a look at some other scores, Wadena Deer Creek continues their winning ways as they pick up a 3-1 win over New York Mills, 25-13, 23-25, 25-11, 25-21. At last check, Perham won set 1 over Hawley. I don't have a set 2 or 3 or possibly 4 or 5 score on that one yet. We'll try and get an update before we go off the air. Breckenridge Frazee playing tonight. No update on that one. Sartell St. Stephen was hosting Fergus Falls tonight. And that's it for games tonight that I'm aware of anyway. So we'll try and get some score updates from a couple of those. The one that matters the most right now, as far as Barnesville is concerned, is that Perham Hawley matchup. And it is sorry, I had some wind blown in my face there, and I don't think it was intentional, but yeah, like the one that matters most to Barnesville right now is that Hawley-Perham matchup. And like I said, Perham was leading by a good chunk in the first set, but I haven't gotten an update since then. So we'll see if we can get you an update before we go off the air tonight. We'll take another timeout. When we return, we'll see if we have some more scores. We'll go over the game summary. We still have your player of the game to select and all that good stuff coming up next here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Being back in a moment. Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart Pharmacy and Hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in 117 Front Street, pick up all the essentials for the home, school, and office, including smoke alarms, a wide variety of light bulbs and lighting accessories, plus power cords, envelopes, notepads, pens, glue, tape, highlighters, and much more. Don't forget that Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your Valspar paint headquarters. Barnesville Drug and Hardware. Give them a like and follow on Facebook. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. right, welcome back. I can't tell, the scoreboard on the feed's all garbled up, but I believe Perham's up 2-0 in the game against Hawley, and they have a decent lead in set 3 at the moment. So that game, to the best of my knowledge, hasn't gone final yet. But if Perham does win that game, then it would be Barnesville 7-2 in section and 15-9 overall. And then if Perham wins, they would be 9-2 in section, 14-13 overall, and Hawley would drop to 9-4 in the section and 14-10 overall. So then that would put Hawley in a battle of second place with Perham, and that would keep Barnesville in first if Perham were to win that game. If Hawley were to win that game, Hawley would move to 9-4 or check that 10-3 in section and 15-9 overall, and they would be tied with Barnesville. So if Hawley can come back and win, they would be tied with Barnesville in the number 1 spot, and Perham would drop to 3. If Perham wins, then it will stay exactly how it is at 1, 2, and 3 between Barnesville, Perham, and Hawley. And then the rest of the group, DGF, Fergus Falls, Pelican Rapids, Frazee. With the loss tonight, Pelican Rapids goes to 3-2 in section and 7-11 overall. And those bottom 4 teams of 8AA South are still a ways behind Barnesville, Perham, and Hawley in the standings. So it's going to be a battle for 1, 2, and 3 between Barnesville, Perham, and Hawley. And it's going to be a battle for number 4 between DGF, Fergus Falls, Pelican Rapids, and Frazee. And you don't normally see that. Normally, it's decided by this point, or you have a very good picture at this point who's going to be those 1, 2, and 3, 4 teams out of the 8-2A South standings. But here we are. For most teams, 2 or less games remaining in the season for most teams, and we still don't know who's officially going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like I said, it's going to be a battle between Barnesville, Perham, and Hawley for the number 1 spot. And then whoever gets number 1, the remaining 2 are going to battle for number 2. And then DGF and Fergus Falls, Pelican Rapids, Frazee still all have a shot to make that number 4 spot. So we'll just have to see who gets that number 4 spot, as Pelican Rapids has, I believe, 2 more games after tonight. A home game against Staples Motley and then a home game against Hawley. So like I said earlier in the broadcast, Pelican Rapids has a chance to play spoiler on Hawley, depending on what Hawley does in their next matchup. So, and depending on what Pelican Rapids can do in their game, well, against Hawley, because the Staples Motley one is out of conference, out of division. So that one won't factor into their section standings. It'll just factor into the overall standings here. So on the 8-2A North side, we have a similar scenario. It's going to be a battle for the 1, 2, and 3 spots between the Roseau Rams, Thief River Falls, and East Grand Forks Green Wave. And then everybody else in that group is pretty far behind those 3 teams. Park Rapids, War Road, both with 7 wins. Monaga with 6 wins. Crookston with 2 wins. Red Lake with no wins this year. And then you got Roseau with 11 wins. Thief River Falls with 10 wins. And East Grand Forks with 13 wins. So once again, the Rams, Prowlers, and Green Wave will battle for those 1, 2, and 3 positions. And then the 4th slot is going to be a battle between Park Rapids, War Road, and Monaga. Unless Crookston and Red Lake can really change. If Crookston and Red Lake can win out the remaining games and Park Rapids, War Road, and Monaga were to lose out the remaining games, that might make things interesting in the bottom half of the North standings. So we won't have any information on that tonight, but we will certainly keep our eyes on it. And maybe this, I think this is our final Trojan volleyball broadcast of the regular season. If I take a look at the schedule here, at Frazee and at Pine River Bacchus. So it's their final home game of the year. And once again, a special shout out to the 11 seniors, not to put Belle Peterson at the top, but we're going to put her at the top for the main fact that it's her 18th birthday today. So happy birthday to Belle Peterson. And then you got Maya Askegard, Sydney Strand, Kaylee Olson, Rumley Beaver, Kenzie Scogan, Emily Smith, Jada Bonchus, Emily Riddle, Cora Sorensen, and Lillian Trowbridge. And all of those players got some playing time tonight, and all of those players will not make an appearance on this Barnesville team next year. They're going to graduate 11 seniors from this year's team, and you thought they lost a lot of talent from last year's graduating class, and now some JV players and maybe even some B team players are going to have to step up and fill some big shoes. That will be those footprints will be left behind by not only the 11 seniors who graduated this year, but the nice, talented seniors who graduated from the Barnesville volleyball team last year as well. So we'll see how that fares out for the Barnesville Trojans. And a shout out to the Pelican Rapids seniors as well, including Kelsey Eisenman, Kaya Nelson. And that is it. At least to the best of my knowledge, they only have 2 on their varsity roster. So congratulations to those seniors, and congratulations to the 11 Barnesville seniors who played their final home game tonight. Well, at least in the regular season. We'll see how they might get a home game in the postseason if they can hold on to that number 1 spot. But it's going to, like I said, it's going to be a battle. Perham and Hawley playing right now. If you're Barnesville, you're cheering for Hawley, and if you're not Barnesville, you're probably cheering for Perham. Unless you're a Hawley fan, then I guess you're cheering for Hawley. Let's see if that one's come to an end yet, if I can tell anything at all. I think it's in this 3rd set, and Perham's winning 23-17, but I have no idea what the set scores are right now. All I know is that I think Perham won set 1. I have absolutely no clue who won set 2. Oh, now I can. Now I just saw a little thing that said Perham's up 2-0. So Perham is 2 points away from defeating Hawley. And I think they just scored again, and they did. And it's now match point for Perham. So we'll keep it here and see if Perham can pull this one off. Once again, if Perham does, then that would pretty much solidify the number 3 spot to Hawley, and it'd leave a battle between Barnesville and Perham for the 1 and 2 spots in the section. Hawley just got the serve. It's 24-20 now. We'll keep it there. We still got a player of the game to select. Hawley's on the serve. Near side attack is over and out of bounds, and another point for Hawley. So it's 24-21 match point for Perham. Hawley on the serve, down by 3 at the moment. Hawley serving it up again. And they get an ace serve, so it's 24-22. So Hawley's trying to crawl back here. We'll see if they can force a 4-set or not. Once again, Perham leading 2-0 over Hawley. And Hawley trying to hang on and close in on a 24-22 score, down by 2. They serve it over again. Perham goes on the attack, and it will be pushed back to the Yellow Jackets. Now they'll go on the attack again from the far pin, and that one's dug out by Hawley. Free ball for Perham. Near side attack is over, and it is out of bounds, and it's 24-23. Hawley within a point. And if Perham doesn't score, we'll have some bonus volleyball there from Hawley. And there's a timeout, so we'll tell you what, we'll take a timeout as well, and we'll be back in a moment here. We still got your player of the game to select, and we'll see if we can get a final on this Perham-Hawley game before we go off the air as well. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook. Give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office. And the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, beverages, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee Kiosk open daily as well. Don't forget, you can pick up automobile supplies, and Barnesville Cenex is your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call 218-354-2139 or stop in at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Not all internet. Barnesville Internet is keeping residents connected with even faster speeds, up to 1 gig. Our symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed that you download. Everyday activities are quicker and hassle-free. From streaming movies in HD to video meetings with coworkers, playing online games, or saving files on the cloud. Speed matters, and so does great customer service. You've got them both with Barnesville Internet. Call or stop by today. And let's get started.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you. Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today. 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate. Wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game. All right, welcome back to the final segment of your Barnesville Drug and Hardware post-game show. We still need to select a player of the game. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Hard decision tonight. I want to give it to some of the players who played tonight who didn't really get a lot of playing time this season, but only one of them scored a point, and that was Maya Askegard. And I mean, it was a point to win the set, and that's fantastic. That's not quite enough to get those honors, so we'll give her an honorable mention. Like I said, Cora Sorensen got some playing time tonight. She went 3 of 4 serving from the service line. And Kaylee Olsen got some playing time as well, but neither one of those two scored any points. So we go back to the regular players here for the Barnesville Drug and Hardware Player of the Game. And I'm going to have to go with Emily Smith. I think she had a solid overall. She had a nice I could go with Emily Riddle, too, to be honest with you. We're going to go with dual players of the game here. We're going to go with Emily Riddle and Emily Smith. Both of them, Emily Smith had more points off the attack, and Emily Riddle had more points off the block, and those two really powered the Barnesville's way to a victory tonight in a three-set sweep over the Pelican Rapids Vikings. So Emily Smith and Emily Riddle will be your dual Barnesville Drug and Hardware players of the game. Somewhat appropriate. They're both seniors. They both played their last home game, at least in the regular season tonight, and so those will be our two players of the game. We're not going to stay on for the conclusion of that Perham-Hawley game. That game has gone to a 4th set, so we'd be on for quite a while, and I don't know if the guys in the gym want us to stay that long. So, but thank you so much for joining us tonight, and once again, there's your final score. We'll take a quick look at what's coming up next here on Magnitude Sports, and we have tomorrow night we have a football game. It's the undefeated Kindred Vikings and the Ellendale Cardinals on Friday Night Lights. It's the only game we have for you on Magnitude tomorrow, and we'll bring it to you live from Gerlo Field in Kindred tomorrow night. Have a great night.
Seating has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website and magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.